Givers win in the long run in life if they have strong boundaries. I'm Suzanne Rath, and this is Endures for your daily dose of endurance leadership and life lessons. So the other day I was reminded of the awesome book Give and Take by Adam Grant, who is one of my favourite people. If you don't follow any of his stuff, he is an absolute genius. And in Give and Take, he identifies the three different kinds of people in the world. So the takers, the matchers, and the givers. And he tells us that the matchers make up the majority of the population. So these are the people who, you gave me this much, I'm going to give you exactly that amount back, right? Kind of constantly keeping score. The takers obviously succeed in the short term, but that has a finite amount of time that it will last for. And givers in the long run in life win if they have strong boundaries. Now, boundaries are a really core concept of what I teach because it's essential for us to have boundaries around our time, our energy, who we hang out with, how we choose to invest our time, what we choose to do, what we choose to eat, what we choose to share, so many different things. And on my website, you can download my free boundary setting tool to help you with that. But the topic of boundaries came up again for me the other day when a group of owners that I'm in was having a conversation about taking a client. And essentially, they wanted to take on board, or wanted to know what to do about this client who wanted to come to their service. They are funded by a lower cost provider, by a gazetted fee government provider, and the client is both quite difficult and you're only getting this gazetted government rate, which is really far below what their normal rate is. And my answer was just firm but fair boundaries, right? Like, say we can't see you, we don't have any appointments, or we can only see you for this period of time. And to me, that seems like a really easy fix, but this is something that I know that we have to practice, right? And if you're somebody who does struggle to set firm boundaries, and obviously the caveat here is boundaries aren't, I'm going to run away from my whole family and join the circus, or I'm not going to do my job. But boundaries are around protecting the time to do the most important things in work, to do the most important things in life, and to actually protect your energy so that you get the most out of life. If you're somebody who struggles to set those boundaries, practicing how you're going to say it, and instead of delaying it with going, oh, not now, I'll get back to you. Some useful things are the sandwich, right? The boundary sandwich. So that sounds really great. Thank you for thinking of me. Unfortunately, right now, I can't commit. Happy to chat about it again in future. You don't always need to make an excuse. In fact, you generally don't need to make an excuse unless the person really warrants it. You just need to be clear and kind and transparent. And I think something we forget a lot of the time is that clarity is kindness, right? Like, it's much better to lay out a boundary nicely, firmly, calmly than it is to string people along or promise to do something or do things and resent it. So that's my little thoughts for today. Hopefully it gets you thinking about where in your life maybe you could have some stronger boundaries, or where your boundaries have been trampled on, or where you've got really good boundaries. And I will see you again tomorrow for more from Endures. Bye.